This would be the third or second year running?
This will be the fourth year running.
Why is it so important to have proper governance? It sounds like, well, we have our financial systems right, we have our accounts books right. Why do we need to talk about governance anyway?
Bonnie, thank you very much for inviting me to speak about governance.
Right.
Governance is really an enabler to business.
Right.
And when we look at the global index for doing business in the world, you'll find that Kenya is at position 106. The best in Africa is at position 56, which is South Africa.
Right.
What that tells you is that it's not very easy to do business in Kenya. What it means is that we need to improve our governance structures within our companies in Kenya so that we can attract investors into the country.
Talking about sorry to jump in.
Okay.
What are the measures? How do you measure governance or proper governance?
We have a number of parameters
Right.
we use to measure governance. Under the Champions of Governance Award, we measure 10 parameters.
Right.
And some of these parameters include transparency and disclosure.
Right.
How well do you communicate what is going on in the company to your stakeholders, to your shareholders, to your employees, to society?
Is that over and above your financial results that you give annually? Or
Yes.
biannually?
Yes,
Right.
that is over and above that.
Right.
It includes how much are you paying your directors? How much are directors taking home? Do they have
people
any?
know this?
Yes, yes.
All
do
right.
they have any business transactions with the company, related party transactions?
Right.
Do they have conflicts of interest? So that is one measure, transparency and disclosure. We also look at how the company conducts its annual general meeting as well as other meetings with shareholders.
Right.
We also look at adherence to laws, how well a company is adhering to laws
Right.
and procedures, and therefore is, so to speak, has a license to operate within the environment. We also look at board independence, how independent is the board vis-a-vis its shareholders. We also look at board systems and procedures. Is there an age limit? How does the board conduct its business?
Right.
How does it set strategy,
Catherine, these
etc.?
things are very easy for, well, not very easy, but they are necessary for listed companies with shareholders and the public owns it, or you know,
Yeah.
public institutions. But why should a private company in the private sector, I'm not listed, why should I disclose all this? What is the value?
You know, Bonnie, governance cuts across the whole spectrum of life,
Right.
including families.
Right.
If you're going to want your family to be run in a specific way, why shouldn't you want a company where you have put your money to be run in a specific way as well?
Right.
It is important for private companies because private companies can therefore account to their shareholders to say, this is the wealth you gave us, this is how we have managed it, this is the strategy we have put in place, and this is how we are going to ensure that the company is a living being year in, year out.
Right.
Because if we don't manage the company very well, the company could be closed down in the next 2 years. That's not what we want. So governance is as important for private companies as it is for listed companies.
And of course, this is not the first time we're having this award. So obviously there has been some participation from players in this sector.
Yes.
I'll give you a chance for a free ad. What do we expect for the awards, and what are the benefits, and what are the parameters, very quickly?
Okay, we have, this is the fourth year running. This is the fourth award that we are having. In the first award, NIC became the champion of governance. In the second award, NIC again emerged the winner.
Right.
In the third one, it was Safaricom.
These are all
This
private
year,
companies.
yes, they're quoted,
Well,
they're listed,
quoted, yeah.
some of them.
But by and large, private.
Yes.
Right.
This year, we'll have to wait and see. I don't know who's going to be the winner,
Right.
but we want to celebrate the winners that we get out there. We want to celebrate people, those individuals and companies who say, hey, we are champions of corporate governance, and there is a value that we get out of practicing the tenets of good corporate governance.
All right, and of course they can go to your website to get all the
They
details.
can go to our website to get all the details
Right.
that we want. The Champion of Governance Gala Awards will be held on the 8th of November at the Intercontinental Hotel, starting at 6:30 p.m.
Right.
And come on, come on.
All right.
It will be an evening full of learning. It will be an evening full of fun. It will be an evening to recognize champions of governance, which is critical.
Excellent. I don't want to add anything. That's a good place to end there. Many thanks for coming to the news desk.
Thank you.